Hello everybody, I'm Oscar W. Fitchett.
And I'm not Oscar W. Fitchett.
And welcome to this week's commentary. What are we commenting on this week, Sophie?
Jon Voight, the crazed hunter, leading a film crew after the world's largest snake.
Also known as...
Anaconda.
Yes. I've never seen this film.
The first time I saw this was in Florida. When I was on holiday in Florida.
I know this has Ice Cube in it.
Yep.
Jon Voight.
Of course.
Well, now I know. Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Which right there, that's like a Kung Fury 2 cast if there
ever was one.
There ever was one. We've got a different bit of a setup. You listeners just won't know, but...
We're in bed.
We're in bed, and it's currently 10 to 10 at night.
And I've got my hot water bottle.
They definitely heard that.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you are aware of our 50 Shades commentary where we said that, it's nearly our bedtime, and it was 10 o'clock. And,
Yeah.
So, none of us are going to be going to sleep watching this, because I don't think this film will let us.
No, you won't fall asleep watching this. It's not boring, by any means.
First time ever for me watching this, so I'm going to be watching this and saying what I think as I'm watching this. Is this the first time that you're showing me a film?
In the commentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
So there you go then.
Because you showed me B-movie, you showed me...
Shark Tale.
We'd both seen Shark Tale. You showed me B-movie.
I'm not proud of that.
What, that was something that
I showed you.
It took me going out with you for me to see B-movie.
Yeah, I'm not really happy with that.
I just turned off The Departed for a movie about a bee.
I would be angry about that if someone did that. Someone was like, turn off The Departed, I want to watch B-movie. Anyway, should we?
Shall we commence?
So if you're new to the commentaries, the gist is you're meant to have the film in some way already. And you, at the moment, in terms of timeline, you're meant to have it at 0 hours, 0 minutes and 0 seconds. That's what we've got it at the moment, isn't it, Soph?
Yes.
And I'm going to count down from 5. And when I say play, that's when you play your copy of Anaconda. And I'll tell you what's on screen, and then we should be synced up. Okay? Okay. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go, and we're playing.
This is rated 2 stars on Now TV.
Now, is this, intentionally funny?
It's like...
Columbia logo's
It's
there.
a 90s creature movie, Oscar.
Columbia logo's gone. Oh, so, yeah, it's a 90s creature film. Fair enough. Oh, do I need to read?
Tales of the monstrous man-eating anaconda have been recounted for centuries by tribes people of the Amazon basin, some of whom are said to worship these giant snakes. Anacondas are among the most ferocious and enormous creatures on Earth, growing in certain cases as long as 40 feet. Unique among snakes, they are not satisfied after eating a victim. They will regurgitate their prey in order to kill and eat it again.
I did not expect to be doing this much reading.
It's like Star Wars,
with
isn't
Anaconda. It really is.
The music's mint. I don't think the mic's picking it up though. So it's
slightly, but nothing too much. Whoa! Look at this opening crawl. I like how that's the first
name. Listen to the music. It's like fucking pan flute bands.
I like how J-Lo, Ice Cube. I like how these are the first 2 names that you see. And then Jon Voight.
They're like the leads, I guess.
Well, they're in the 90s. They were huge as well.
Oh yeah, Eric Stoltz is in this as well.
God.
I forgot to mention.
Is he the one that's in everything, or is that another Eric?
That's another Eric.
That's Eric Roberts, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, it's Eric Roberts, I'm sure.
Owen Wilson.
Carrie Weir.
I love Carrie Weir.
Oh yeah, Danny Trejo's in this. I totally forgot about him.
This film just got instantly better.
Looks Danny Trejo's in it.
Yeah.
I think he essentially plays his character in Predators in this.
So an angry Mexican.
Kinda, yeah, I think so. I think he's called Mateo.
I thought I said Randy Newman did the music then. I was just about to be like, what? Randy Newman?
It's mostly just like pan floats.
Oh, is it? Is that just basically the score?
Kinda, yeah.
Por favor.
Oh, is that Danny Trejo? I can't remember.
What an interesting cut. Like, we had a scene, then back to the credits. Like, we couldn't just get the credits out of the way with. Is that, like, this film's attention span? Now, what did Louis Losa do? What else did he do?
I think this might be Danny Trejo, actually.
That's Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely Danny Trejo.
This was 1997, so...
What else did this director do? Monkey! Like how that's one.
The slow-mo! Oh yeah, there's some slow-mo in this.
This is the lowest volume I can have without the film being mute.
Yeah.
And it's still actually quite loud.
Oh yeah, I got him and another actor mixed up. Like, this is Danny Trejo's part of the movie.
Was that you being racist there?
No, it was because there is a character called Mateo who, like, has longish hair and stuff. And because it was Danny Trejo, I thought he might have had a larger role.
Yeah. I don't think he really, like, blew up until, like, the 2000s, in all honesty. Like, I don't think he became, like, a pop culture icon.
So, yeah, this is Danny Trejo Oscar. This is it.
Alright.
That's Danny Trejo for the movie.
This film got instantly worse. The director did nothing else really of note. Oh, Jennifer Lopez!
She was still Jenny from the block.
I'm still Jenny from the block. What's your favourite Jennifer Lopez song?
Waiting for Tonight.
I don't have one, so...
That's the only one I like.
Didn't, like, people really hype about it in terms of, like, whoa, she's proper hot, like...
Yeah, but I find her quite plain.
She's pretty, but...
She's pretty, but she's kind of like a really plain Jessica Alba.
Yes, that's exactly... She's like if someone photoshopped Jessica Alba. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things. Again, still a pretty woman, but...
Yeah. Pretty woman.
Yeah, like, I've never really gotten the hype of Jennifer Lopez in any aspect as such. Like, she's never really been a great actor. She hasn't really been a good singer. And again, as I said, she hasn't necessarily been, like, drop dead gorgeous.
I think that's Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, what else has Eric Stoltz done again?
Well, he could probably play Mick Hucknall if he wanted to.
Mick Hucknall.
From Simply Red, he looks
Oh,
very
yeah.
I'm doing a bit of a research at the minute while the film's getting in underway. God, he doesn't really look much different. That was in like 2009.
Yeah, he's kind of not rich.
That was like 12 years after this.
Should I be paying attention right now to the plot? I just realised that.
You haven't really missed much. Like, guy got attacked by a snake off screen, killed himself, and then they're a film crew, but they go on to film
dead people.
No, like,
is that Ricochet?
No, they're not. They're not Logan Paul Oscar. They're going to make a documentary about tribes in the Amazon.
Is that Ricochet? It's Ice Cube.
Oh. Yeah, of course, it's Ricochet.
When was this? 97. Ricochet would have been 9.
Eric Stoltz was Lance in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, that's it. That's where I know him from.
He's been in all sorts of Jerry Maguire. And
is Ice Cube the cinematographer?
He's a cameraman.
So he's the cinematographer.
So yeah, he's the cinematographer.
He's the cinematographer. I've had a bad foot day today, so
I'll leave you be then. I won't question things too much.
No, you can question things. I'm just like what were you going to question?
Oh, I wasn't. It was just I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry.
You meant
That's the guy who I thought Danny Trejo played. The guy who just walked away from
right.
him.
The guy who looks like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, basically.
English accent. Again, we got the subtitles.
That's
also.
the point. 'Cause everyone else is American. He's the only English person. I'm saying everyone else is American. I can't remember if Jon Voight is or not.
Jon Voight. What is he? Is he actually English? Or he's American?
He's American, yeah, but I think he's like I can't remember if he's like South African or something.
He always gets put.
He has like a really weird.
He always gets put in English roles though, doesn't he?
Oh, he's from Paraguay.
Jon Voight.
Or Paraguay, or however you pronounce it. He's Spanish in this.
Yeah, Paraguay.
Yeah.
What? He's actually from Paraguay, like Jon
No,
Voight?
the character he's playing in this. He does the accent and everything.
Oh no.
But he doesn't sound like.
Spanish.
He doesn't look like he sounds Spanish.
He
doesn't sound Spanish. You can tell we're both tired. I've had a nap today as well.
Yeah, we're just gonna see like what.
This is just setting things up really. You don't really need to worry about this too
Yeah,
much.
I get the gist. It's character like development. It's nothing like, but I mean it's B movie character development. It's nothing. Like I can look at them and I get their character. You do know what I mean? Like Jennifer Lopez, she's the girl. She's the woman of the film.
Yeah.
Eric Stoltz.
She's the lead, essentially.
Yeah, she's the lead woman. Eric Stoltz is like the, hey everybody, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Ice Cube is like, hey, I'm black. And then like the other guy's like, I'm fucking badass.
Which guy? The guy who I thought
Winter
was
Soldier.
Yeah. And then
then
like...
the English one's like, oh no! Like
he's just a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, he's the dickhead.
Yeah.
He's the arsehole because he's English. Like instantly there, you just need monkey.
And Owen Wilson and her are like, we're gonna fuck.
Oh yeah, Owen Wilson.
That's their boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh right. Oh.
Oh, that line.
Oh, who's this? Is that J-Lo?
That's
No, it's not J-Lo.
We've just seen J-Lo. That's Carrie Weaver.
Oh, her, yeah. That
Owen Wilson.
What did you see that like?
Owen Wilson's character's called Gary.
Did you see that lightning effect there?
I did.
Oh, that was something else. That was.
Samara?
Got a spot on my head. Riveting conversation for everyone at home listening to us talk about Anaconda.
The Winter Soldier guy's in the new Twin Peaks.
Oh, right. Who is he?
He's called Vincent Castellanos. He hasn't really been in anything. Well, he has, but nothing of note, really. This was like the thing everyone knows him for. He was in The Crow City of Angels.
Isn't that like the second one?
Yeah. Anaconda. Oh, there's Jon Voight. It's worth watching just for his accent. That guy's like, what the fucking hell is going on here?
Who, Ice Cube?
No.
What the fucking hell is going on here? Imagine if Ice Cube did that. Just like, what is going on here?
I was going to say, they must know each other.
When was the last
It's a while since I've seen this.
I was going to say, when was the last time you watched this?
I watched this with Will a couple of years ago.
Right.
Wow.
How long is this film?
Where's the Roku?
Look. Oh yeah, we didn't check that. We should have checked that for some.
How on earth has he sawn that fish's head off?
Ugh.
An hour and 13.
No, that's an hour and we've watched.
Oh, so it's an hour and 20 minutes ish.
Oh wow, that's
It's a shortish movie. It's not a long one.
Alright, so I don't have... Alright, so I...
Everything's basically kicking into effect now.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Jon Voight is instantly here. That's a bit quick. We're moving along pretty quickly, aren't we? I feel like we're already, like, approaching the second act. Like... Snakes.
It's like, I was a priest, but now snakes. And it's like, isn't that like...
Like, did you miss something?
Were you getting a bit carried away reading the Bible when you were like, Satan's a snake, and now it's like, I must kill them all to, like...
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, his accent is pretty much like something, isn't it?
I thought he was meant to be Cajun the first time I watched it, I think.
No,
but not the first time I watched it, because I'll have been 2 when I watched it the first time.
Yeah, you weren't like 2. I mean, like Cajun.
This is what I'm talking about. Films I used to watch when I was a small child. Like I watched this when I was 2.
Oh, sorry there.
Well, I'll have been 2 or 4. One of the 2, because we were in Florida, and I've been to Florida twice. And I was 2 the first time, I was 4 the second time, and my mum and dad went out for a meal, and me and my gran...
watched Anaconda.
We got cookies and watched Anaconda.
But
I think they were like... I don't know where they were from, but they were like Domino's cookies, and they're like the best things ever.
They're probably Domino's cookies. They have Domino's over there.
I know, but was Domino's a thing in like 1999? Or 97? Depending whenever it was when I went.
I'll have a look. Dom it knows.
I feel like it would have been. You're just making me want Domino's now and I can't eat it.
I just want the wiki page. I don't want to.
Type in Domino's wiki.
Domino's Pizza.
I've just saw long drawn out manly flashes.
What?
He's on about fireflies.
Right. Domino's Pizza was founded in 1960.
So yeah,
it
probably was Domino's then. I think it was just either downstairs or around the corner from the hotel we were in.
Did you intentionally watch Anaconda? Like, did your gran intentionally put Anaconda on?
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I used to like films like Jaws and what was the other
Some
thing?
monster flicks.
Godzilla, but
Predator.
like I mean like old school Godzilla, like Japanese Godzilla, Predator, all that kind of thing. So I'm under the assumption that this was the reason why she put this on. I probably may well have asked to put it on.
Anaconda. Is that a panther?
Yeah, it's a black panther.
Oh my god! Oh, that script, Jesus! Oh, the editing. Oh no! Jesus Christ, that was something else. I've got Stardust, so I'm going to have to talk about this film when I'm in bed. Like, right after I watch.
The thing being, though, with this movie...
Rap music plays!
The thing being that... Were you saying, like, the editing was bad there?
No, it was just...
Oh, it was just really, like...
It just came out of nowhere,
I think they kind of had to edit it like as jumpy as it was. Because...
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it was bad editing. It's good in terms of hiding the effects and everything.
Yeah.
But it's just like the panther was there, then all of a sudden it was like what? It
got like crushed to death.
It was more so the shots that we saw of just the panther, like for like a split second, like this, like it was like Jesus Christ. Couldn't have Hugh Grant played this British bloke?
No.
Or Hugh Laurie?
No, because this guy played him.
Yeah, but...
And I guess a lot of people don't like Hugh Grant, but this guy's freaking likeable, so...
Yeah, no, a lot of people... There's some people probably don't like Hugh Grant. It's like, hey, he went with a hooker.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal.
I know, but you probably get some people like that when you're like, hey, he went with a hooker. It's like, it's really that much of an issue. Did he go... He didn't go to jail for that, did he?
No, he just got arrested for public indecency.
What, did he have it all out in the car?
Well, you just... I think they were like doing stuff in the car and you're not supposed
Right,
to.
yeah.
Like technically dogging's not legal.
No, but it just happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like how I haven't really followed the plot.
I've told you what's happened up to now. They're filming a documentary looking for a really reclusive tribe of Indians. He was stranded and they've took him on the boat and he's like, oh yeah, I catch snakes.
Who does Jon Voight remind me of there? He reminds me of like the actor who played Hitler, like in Downfall. Oh, Dreamcast in there. Jon Voight is Hitler.
Of course.
Bruno Ganz, I think his name was. Yeah.
If we go silent for a bit, it's probably just because they're expositioning and we're like,
Yeah, because I'm
somehow trying to follow this to an extent.
because first time watching this, I thought it was a gay roll sound. It's a Gary roll sound. Is Gary the sound guy?
Yes.
My prediction is that Owen Wilson and or his lass will be the first one to get killed out of this group.
I think they did quite well, right? Because that's a real anaconda.
Yeah.
And I just found a picture of the animatronic.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did well with it.
I know it showed you there, but it was like...
It was quick cut.
And that was like the animatronic.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's my prediction. My prediction is that it will be Owen Wilson and his lass will be dead first, then the English bloke, then who else is there? Oh, and then like the badass dude will like fight the snake and then get killed.
Oh, there we go. That's a still from the movie.
Oh, cool. That's my right. Here's my prediction. Right, these two are going to be dead first.
Right.
Then it's going to be the English bloke.
Right.
Then it's going to be the badass dude, but he's going to fight the snake.
Right.
And get killed while fighting the snake. Then Jon Voight will die, and then J-Lo and Ice Cube will get out safe. Or they're about to get out and Ice Cube sacrifices himself to save J-Lo. That's my prediction.
What about Eric Stoltz?
Oh yeah, he exists. He'll die before Jon Voight.
Okay. I'm not going to give anything away with this one. I'm just going to let you watch it.
They're going to die, like, very soon. Like, this is clearly, like, the
I think
setup.
there's some boob in this movie.
This is clearly the setup for it. It's like Cabin in the Woods all over. You know what I mean?
Is there boob in this movie? I can't remember.
Oh, I like how Owen Wilson and the camera just kind of like waited for it to get like close enough to him, then he ran.
Yeah.
Whereas like she was like, ah, and he was kind of like, oh no.
Jon Voight should have shot them both. He didn't really.
Oh yeah, who's this? It's Irish. No,
that's Eric Stoltz.
You are?
That's Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, it is. I can't tell sometimes. It just Ice Cube looks out of place. I'm not just saying that because he's a black man. I'm saying that. First of all, he's wearing a black shirt, but he looks like he
just looks like he doesn't kind of fit.
He doesn't
with
fit in the jungle vibe, does he? He's like kind of just there, like I'm just chilling.
Jon Voight just rescued everyone.
Ah, they didn't die. I thought that would have been. Thought that was the whole setup for it. Ah,
They did a Predator.
right,
You know the bit where like he thinks the Predator's there and he starts stabbing it, and it's a Denise. Who does he remind me of in this?
Who, Jon Voight?
Yeah, he
That's
reminds
what
me of
I'm trying
somebody.
to
I
think.
can't
I'm
for the
like,
life of me think who it is.
that's what I'm trying to think. I'm like, who is it?
Is it a wrestler? No.
No, not a wrestler. It's he. I know what you mean, but like, oh, I'm British. I'm so British.
I'm so British, I'm going to fire this golf ball into a football net.
Because I'm so British.
It'll come to me, probably. Hopefully. Whoever he reminds me of.
I have a feeling excuse me. I have a feeling that this comedy is going to be the most laid back one.
Probably, but we are chilling in bed, to be fair.
We are literally as laid back as we can be right now. My foot's easing off, by the way.
I've got the hiccups.
I'm
glad that your foot's easing off.
I was going to say, it looks a lot less bruised, doesn't it, now when you look at it?
Yeah. It's still pretty bad.
It's still bad, but I don't get how it's got that bad. I'm not going to stop because there's no point talking about this now with the commentary.
Oh, that's unpleasant, like.
What?
Have you ever heard of them?
What?
It's like a little, tiny little fish called a kangaroo, and it can swim up your pee hole.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Ow.
I used to watch River Monsters like all the time, and
did it happen?
they had like a feature on there, and like it didn't happen on the show, but like he caught some and showed you them, and then they like did like a reenactment, not a detailed one. Sorry, I can't talk for a bit because I've got.
Oh, what was that?
He's just perving on her.
Oh no! Oh, can you make it any more, like, any less obvious there, mate? You make it any more obvious just with him, like, oh, just stroke your neck. Oh, is this Stoltz? Is it? Oh, is he going to be the first one gone?
The Anaconda hasn't got him.
Yeah, but
He was cutting the boat free and. Oh, God.
oh, that looks so funny. Do you want your water?
Yeah, please.
Gary. Gary! Oh, John. Why does Jon Voight look like he wants to, like... He looks disgusted and pleasured at the same time.
I hope that's got rid of them. I hate hiccups.
You get them really bad, you do.
Yeah, mine are painful. I don't know why.
Like, mine are just annoying. Mine, like, and it's like, ah. But yours, like, I can feel them, like,
Something's in his mouth.
Oh. I assume there's a lot of practical effects in this film.
Most of this is practical.
Oh, good for Anaconda, then.
There's some bits where, like, they have to move the snake and you just could not physically do it practically.
Yeah.
Because apparently it had a bit... I think it had a few Jaws issues where the animatronic, like, broke down.
Right. Oh, jeez. They just slice his neck. Oh, I see what they're doing.
Yeah, like, he's,
I see what they're doing. They're doing a Saw 5, Sophie.
Yeah. But not with a pen.
But without,
and
like...
they've just sterilised the area.
They've done it a bit more professionally as opposed to, like, detect...
I think what happened, he swallowed, like, a wasp kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it stung him, and because his throat swelled up, he couldn't breathe.
Yeah, so that yeah, I get it.
I think.
And who does J-Lo remind me of in this film? She reminds me of one of the Bond girls around that time period, Denise Richards. Because in The World Is Not Enough, Denise Richards... You know Denise Richards, don't you?
Rings a bell.
Oh, Wild? No, not Wild. Yeah, I think she was in Wild Things.
Oh, right, yeah.
like very like just she at the time she would have been like one of the like classed as one of the most attractive women within the 90s or whatever like that. She was like amongst that ilk, and they put her as like a scientist in The World Is Not Enough, but they didn't make her. But she was just literally Denise Richards.
Oh yeah, they didn't give her any like character as such.
No, but it's like I'm like a physicist, but it's like
I'm sexy.
Yeah, that's really. But her most of her thing was like I'm sexy, but like and whenever
she was
like,
there to be the eye candy.
And whenever she kind of like spouted something, she was like very like BA. Like it was not believable at all. I forgot what her name was. I think she was Christmas Jones or something like that.
Oh God, what a name!
And like I think like one of the end line was like, "I guess Christmas has come early," or something like that. It was
bad writing that.
Either she said it or Bond said it, I can't remember.
I don't feel like Bond said it.
So, I guess Christmas came early.
And I guess Bond did too, because she was disappointingly.
And let me just find like a photo of her in it.
Show me after the movie, because otherwise we're going to spend most of this commentary just Googling people.
Okay. I'll search anyway, and then I'll have it set up. Anyway, Eric Stoltz is...
He's not dead, he's
got a pen in his throat.
Yeah, he's been Saw 5. There we go.
There's so... Like, everyone in here, like, they remind me of people...
Apart from Ice Cube, it was just clearly Ice Cube in a movie.
He's clearly Ice Cube, but he's kind of got Big E. He's got a bit of a Big E about him. I mean, Biggie Langston or Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
But no, like, Ice Cube's clearly Ice Cube, though, whereas, like, Jon Voight looks like someone else. And J-Lo looks like someone else. But I can't pinpoint it.
It's not a wall.
You are.
It's not. I'm looking at this wall. It's blocking our words. Like it's not really a wall, is it? It's like probably like a beaver dam. Watch me say that, and then it pans back. It's like a big bloody big wall.
It's like the Great Wall of China.
And the fact we just got dynamite.
No, do you know what? Blinking J-Lo looks like she does look pretty much spot on what Denise Richards was in The World Is Not Enough. And then like Brit McEnglish over here.
He's just like pulled out like a bloody gym bag full of dynamite.
I love how he just
Gary, get the little boat.
Ice Cube hasn't like aged that much either, to be fair.
I guess that constitutes as a wall. It's a bit more of a fence, really, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's more like just a dam blockage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's not really
It's been built, clearly, but I wouldn't call it like... If you say a wall's more like bricks and mortar or cement, isn't it?
You can get a wooden wall, but... It's... I know what you mean, but that's like... That's
like a very neat beaver dam.
Yeah.
Gary.
I just naturally support anyone called Gary.
It looks like a bridge.
It does, like... Oh, all these fake outs. I think this was around the time when Owen Wilson also did The Haunting.
That would be about right. I mean, I'm not saying he's made like a lot of masterpieces in his career, but like this was like I think this was like rock bottom.
What, this and The Haunting?
Probably. I think The Haunting's worse than this.
Oh yeah, from what I've watched, again, I haven't really watched The Haunting, but I've seen the Nostalgia Group's review for it.
The only good thing about it's like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh my god! The one thing I do have to like kind of... Jesus Christ! I love like the multiple angles of that explosion. Oh! Did you see him dive? Oh.
Hiss!
God damn!
I love how they like this subtitle the snakes. Hiss. Hiss!
I love how like out of nowhere some of this film is.
How do we get them off the boat? Well, you like pick it up and then throw it.
Like, there you go.
This is all practical.
Brit McEnglish kind of looks like Ray Fiennes mixed with Alan Rickman, doesn't he? Oh! And then like...
Help him get it off. Have you seen the fucking size of it?
Yeah, wait. It's on his nail more than anything else, so...
I wouldn't call that lethal. I'd just call that a bit of a pain in the fucking hand.
I mean, you don't
If
know.
it was big enough, or there was a lot of them, yeah, it would be lethal, but not
Well,
like...
you don't know about poisonous, do you?
Well, they're not poisonous, they're like...
Alright.
That one, I think a lot of them are meant to be baby anacondas. Not all of them, clearly, but
Yeah.
I think a few of them are.
Imagine if Ray Fiennes played Ice Cube's character. Could we replace like every Ice Cube performance with Ray Fiennes?
Why? Ice Cube's mint?
And every Ray Fiennes performance with Ice Cube.
I see where you were going with that.
Can we swap them just to see what that would be?
Yeah, why not?
Imagine Ice Cube in Bruges.
That'd be brilliant.
My kids! My fucking kids! Or like as Voldemort. Imagine Ice Cube as Voldemort. Harry Potter! I can't do an Ice Cube impersonation, so...
Yeah.
I think Eric Stoltz would be like out for most of the film.
Oh, it'd be funny. How they going to go over that little friggin' island in the middle there? Is he going to blow that up and all?
Nuke every land.
It's like fucking King Jong. Nuke everything.
Nuke all the land in front of us. We must get through. We need one clean pathway to victory.
Don't interrupt me when I'm interrupting you.
That wasn't a terrible impression, that. Don't interrupt me. Let me try that again. Don't interrupt me while I'm interrupting you.
I don't think that's fuel, mate. I think that's a shack.
Hey, you know, same thing in these
Oh, it's a boat. It's not a shack, sorry.
What's he done? What's the badass guy done so far? Apart from having like...
I think there's meant to be like... He's not meant to be a badass, he just drives the boat.
Well, he's clearly like trying to be. And Lawrence of Arabia over here is like...
I think it's like... It's meant to be hinted that him and Jon Voight kind of know each other.
Yeah, but what's he really done besides from like had his button-up shirt like open?
Unbuttoned.
With a necklace around him. Remember when like the 90s where like a hot dude would have been like the hot dude fashion would have been spiky hair and baggy jeans with no shirt and a necklace.
Yeah. Stop this there.
He's pulled some fucking corkers in this film.
He just does in general. I find him very odd.
Jon Voight,
yeah.
He is quite an odd one. Look at him there. He's like, My favourite role of his was in Tomb Raider.
Oh, when he played
Lara's dad.
Yeah.
I need to finish Anniversary. Like the game, I mean. Because Tomb Raider is a fun franchise. I don't care what people say. And the first film is actually very enjoyable. It's a film that not enough people talk about in terms of being one of the more underappreciated comic book films for what Lara Croft was at the time as well.
Why is he filming? I don't really...
Like, there's no need, really, is there?
Because it's not going to do anything for the documentary, really, is it?
You're wasting footage. You're wasting tape. Oh, is Ice Cube going to go for... Oh, of course, he's a black man. No, surely not. Surely he's like one of the last ones. No, he's not going to die yet. Yeah, no.
Oh, it's Danny Trejo's boat.
Oh, right.
Well, there's like a photo.
Was he a mate?
Oh, yeah, they were all mates. That was what it was. Because that photo, he's just picked up him, Mr. Badass, and Danny Trejo were in a photo holding a big snake.
Right. Like, look at the snakes. Kind of spooky here.
When are they going to find... I was going to say when they're going to find Danny Trejo's body, but they're not because the snakes probably ate him.
Yeah.
God, it's a big gun.
It does... It looked a bit broken, didn't it? Or wasn't
it was,
yeah.
yeah. But even so...
Yeah, I know. God, the faces. He's like, oh.
Oh, he pulls some better ones later. If I remember right.
What's the best legitimate Jon Voight role?
I haven't seen him in much.
I don't like. All I can think of him being in is what am I on about? Midnight Cowboy.
I haven't seen that, so I can't.
Yeah, but I forgot he was in that.
He looked so like it's weird though when you look at him when he was younger.
Yeah.
I was in Deliverance as well.
Yes, like I think I've only seen him in like
I've seen him in that.
I've only seen him in cheesy stuff, barring Midnight Cowboy.
I wouldn't say Deliverance was necessarily cheesy.
I haven't seen Deliverance.
Oh, okay.
So I associate him more as like a goof actor than like an actor, but he's clearly a highly established actor. I think at this point in time, he gets to like within this point in his career, he gets to like the Michael Caine stage where he's like,
I couldn't really see how him and Angelina Jolie look alike, but then I looked at that photo and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh no, I can see it. I can definitely.
More so there with a bone
it's his eyes. I think he has like they both have similar eyes. Aren't they like not chill with each other?
They're on and off. They're like.
Oh,
that's what about with the CG. You couldn't really.
That's not awful, to be fair. They're using slow mo. Oh, is he dead first, Mr. Badass? Oh well, never mind. At least the CG's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They've blended it, though. It's not like... Because even there, they had, like, a mix. It was just the bits where the snake had to, like, move a certain way.
But they also did good with the shading. They did good with, like, the shadows. Do we get to see a proper...
Not just yet.
I like how J-Lo's had nothing yet. She's had nothing in this film yet. Does she have anything to really do?
A bit later.
Apart from what I guess is going to be the survivor.
I honestly can't really remember. I remember like bits and pieces of this. Like I remember the basic, how the plot progresses.
Yeah.
But I can't remember necessarily which order. I knew he died. I knew that bloke died first.
But you can't remember like the rest of all.
Yeah, I know like roughly what order people die in. I think.
No, I got and she bought my foot, as in my broken foot.
Then she's just been like to Jon Voight, go and help Ice Cube, and he was like, nah, sorry. Well, he actually went, nah, some other time.
Is that green screened?
I'm not sure.
That one Jon Voight shot looked very green screen. Look at that, doesn't that look green screened?
I see what you mean, yeah.
Don't you get that sometimes where you like look at certain like in certain films where you look at shots and you're like, why does that look green screen when it's clearly not? Like that, what was it?
See that snake skin he just flung on the deck there?
Yeah. Oh, that has to be green screen. Look at it. Like when it cuts back to Jon Voight. I don't know, like now. Like that looks a bit...
It's hard to say. I don't know if this was filmed on location or not.
Like that looks great. That looks bad. Like the shot looks like everything else looks on location, but that just looks like
yeah, look at that line.
Like the lighting on his face looks different to the lighting in the background. What was the line that you...
He was like, they hold you tighter than a lover's embrace or some shit.
Oh, do you have to, Mr. Voight?
I've always just like trying to like mind bend like Owen Wilson.
But it's like in Ratatouille, isn't it? Where it's like, it's an animated film and there's one shot where it's like, why does that look green screen? Why does that CG rat look like he's green screened on that CG background? I've got a grip! Him saying that has just made me think, like, why don't people say that more often? I said, get a grip. I do have a grip. Or like they just pull like a grip out of their back
Yeah.
back pocket. Like a grip, like a camera grip. Like, I've got a grip!
Distant Thunder, guys. Distant Thunder.
Again, we're watching this with subtitles so we can somewhat follow the plot.
You know what's quite funny about this though? When you go on Jon Voight's IMDb, like his most known for film, like the first film that comes up is Anaconda.
Really?
Yeah. Then Midnight Cowboy, then Transformers, then Deliverance.
I think that's it. Like, what's it on IMDb? Like, actually on IMDb, if you type in...
Oh, he was in Fantastic Beasts as well.
Who was he in Fantastic Beasts?
Henry George Sr.
Don't remember him. Yeah, on IMDb.
Oh, he was in Baby Geniuses and the Space Baby.
Baby Geniuses and the Space... He was in all, wasn't he?
And Baby Geniuses and the Treasures of Egypt.
How many Baby Geniuses were there?
But I thought there was only 2, but apparently
Same,
not.
apparently like...
Baby Geniuses and the Mystery of the Crown Jewels.
Is that like when they get taught the birds and the bees?
I guess. But he played like a character called Moriarty in 2 of them, but then in that one he just played a taxi driver. Oh, he was in 24. Like the show.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder. He played himself.
That's right. That's right. He played like Jon Voight, like in the Academy Awards, where it's like where Ben Stiller's character won, and then like Jon Voight in front of Ben Stiller just went fuck.
He was in Tropic. Oh yeah, I just said that. National Treasure 2. Bratz.
There was a Bratz film.
Yeah, it was live action. National Treasure 1, The Manchurian Candidate, but the one with the remake.
Right.
Holes. Oh, he was Mr. Sarah in
He
Holes,
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're missing injections, and Jon Voight just looking at J-Lo even more like.
He was in Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
He was Franklin Roosevelt.
He wasn't awful in that, but again, the film.
Enemy of the State. He was in that.
Was Franklin Roosevelt related to Teddy Roosevelt?
I don't know. I don't know much American history. Prior to JFK.
I know Robin Williams played Theodore Roosevelt
in
National
Museum.
Not National Museum.
Night at the museum.
That
I'm
water bottle
just
sound.
adjusting my water bottle on my tummy.
Your tum-tum.
My tum-tum.
No.
Oh, you're not going to like this part.
Oh no, don't get the monkey! Oh no! Jon Voight, don't do it! Oh no! You bastard! Oh, I love monkeys.
That's how I felt what Ice Cube just said.
What did he say?
Man, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Oh no, don't pick up his corpse! Oh.
Gary, stop being a little prick.
Yeah, Gary. I'm very surprised the boat guy is the first one to die, in all honesty.
You would say?
Very surprised the boat guy was the first one to die.
Yeah. Gary, you're a prick. Sort your life out.
The story of Ice Cube's quite, like, inspiring, isn't it?
Is Owen Wilson like fucking 5 years old in this? He's like, I like him, he's my best friend now. He said we should play Beyblades, and he said we should fight them in each other's faces, and I think that's a good idea, because he said it was.
The stupid thing is, though, that's how some people actually, like, thought.
I know. That's how some people think, though. Well, this guy says it's a good idea.
So, like, we should do it. Ice Cube just like Superman punches Jon Voight out. Look at him, he's ready to fuck him up there, like. I'm totally going nod off after this. Like, this is like totally. Not saying like the film's. Oh, that zoom. Are we going to get a fight? We're going to get a fight between him and Jon Voight. That's my other prediction.
What, the Ice Cube's going to like proper fight him?
Yeah, that's my other prediction. And like Ice Cube's going to push Jon Voight into the Anaconda.
That's how, like in like bumping. Oh, I'm sorry. And the Anaconda's like, "Ow!"
I'm telling.
Whoa, where the fuck did you pull that from?
Dickhole.
Winch clanking. Love a good old winch clank.
My prediction is Owen Wilson and the Lass are going to be the next one dead. And eventually Ice Cube's going to fight with Jon Voight. And then, like, it's going to end with Ice Cube pushing Jon Voight into the Anaconda.
I hope she just looks at him and, like, goes,
Sophie gave the backwards V sign for people who are unaware. But yeah, my prediction is, like, Ice Cube and Jon Voight are going to fight, and Ice Cube's going to push Jon Voight in the Anaconda. And then, like, Ice Cube, J-Lo, and Eric Stoltz, they're going to get away. But then, like, Ice Cube gets caught up in the Anaconda and then gets eaten. And he's like, "Go! Leave!" And then, like, it's... Either that or Eric Stoltz is going to be the next one dead. That's another possible thing. We're over halfway with this as well, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting quite far into it now.
Look at that face. Oh! Oh my god, as if they just did the push and pull effect. But I like how they did on the one who looked the most, who looked the least interested in the thing.
That should have been on Jon Voight really there, shouldn't it?
Well, yeah, it should have been, not just randomly on J-Lo looking kind of like this, like... like, you know, like the Christmas tree, where it's like, Hannah fell off the cliff, and then like the parents just kind of go like they kind of just raise their eyebrows.
Blind it. You're not going to fucking blind it with that, mate. It's not the sun.
Ice Cube's like, "I'll take care of it," and he's RKO's the thing.
Look at Ice Cube.
What was he going to do?
He's going to shank
him. What was
He's
that?
going to just nip up and shank him.
He legit was trying to... He was legit going to shank the Anaconda. Oh, British bloke.
He didn't die, he just got, like, stabbed with a hook.
Forgot he was in the film, to be fair. He hasn't really done anything.
Oh, British guy.
Yeah, what's his purpose to, like, the crew?
He's like the David Attenborough.
Oh, right.
Oh
no! Oh, I would have been traumatized.
Spat the dead monkey at the British guy.
I genuinely would have, like, cried.
I quite like that practical effect.
Okay.
I think
yeah,
that's cool.
That looks fine. What?
Don't move so she fucking runs. What a great idea. I'm not being funny. If he cannot trank that, there's something the matter. The size of the fucking thing.
I know, right? Get him!
Why did he need to go in there to trank it? Like, half of... Well, 2/3 of its body's just hanging out of the window. Like, you were outside, just walk up behind it and fucking stab it with a dart. Gary, help me.
Why did you jumping in is not... See, they're going to die simultaneously.
Who's dying first?
Lass. No, it's Owen Wilson. And then she's going to die.
Gary, mate, you're fucked.
Yeah, Gary's dead. Oh my god. Oh.
Look at this.
That's... Yeah, that was like kind of inexcusable. No!
I've just remembered there's like a horrendous CG shot in a bit.
And that wasn't it?
No.
Was it worse than that?
It is worse.
Oh, no.
That was practical.
Yeah, that was, but it was just the bit where he kind of just ate his face.
They didn't eat his face, it was just wrapped around him.
Well, you know, when it kind of went...
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know how you would do that with an animatronic though. Like in theory, the CG should have been better, but in the same token, I'm a bit like, how could you have done that?
I'm not saying they should have done it with an animatronic. I'm just saying like they should have just made the CG better.
That's a fake plant.
That
is absolutely a fake plant.
Or they could have done it in stop motion.
They could have.
That would have been, interesting, cool, but maybe they didn't have time. Maybe Anaconda just didn't have time. This is during the age though where like they were like, we'll just CG it. Yeah. Like, this was like during the time period was like where lazy filmmakers kind of discovered CG and they were just like, we'll just do that. I'm not saying these are lazy filmmakers because they clearly had the time to like make a thing.
Make a full-on animatronic and use it quite a lot.
Yeah, whereas 20 years ago, before this, I mean, they would have been like, we'll stop motion it. Like now they're like, we'll just CG it. Excuse me, I keep yawning. But in all honesty, it is 11:15 right now.
Yeah.
And usually about this time, we are kind of like settling down, so yeah. Oh.
Look at this. Look at this.
No. Oh my god. No, as if they did that. That's so bad.
I think it's meant to be like pure grotesque and stuff where it just looks really fucking funny.
It just looks, exactly that. It just looks funny. The one thing I have to say, what's happening here now? The one thing I do have to say about this, it's like, it clearly knows what it is.
Yeah.
At least I hope it does. The daft thing is, though, probably someone who wrote the script for this probably thought the next Jaws, Anaconda. But you know what the silly thing is, though? Oh, no, never mind. I wasn't going to make sense. It doesn't matter. J-Lo is
He reminds me of Tommy Wiseau, I've just fucking realised. Not like full on, but like a little bit of Tommy Wiseau combined with someone else.
It's his face. It's his facial features that make him look very Tommy Wiseau-y.
It's Tommy Wiseau and somebody else, but like earlier on, the person I was thinking of was Tommy Wiseau.
Ponytail. From Sleeping Dogs.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, he's got the fashion sense and everything, doesn't he?
And the ponytail.
And the ponytail. Do they fuck?
I hope not. Don't want to say that.
Oh. That's the noise J-Lo makes. And then Jon Voight's like, ooh. Oof, my foot twitched then. Ow.
Yeah, she's getting her lipstick on, ready to seduce him.
Give a bit of a ring around his his central defense, if you know what I mean.
His joystick.
His wedding vegetables.
His happy camper.
Just a good old lipstick ring right around it. What are we doing?
It's been a long time. Oh, I'm not surprised, mate. It's
been a long time since I had a woman.
I don't think trying to...
Oh, look at that! Oh, that looks like... That's my reaction there. Ice Cube is the audience. Oh! I like how he kissed her again, and then, like, Jesus Christ.
That was another carker face there. Why? He probably cracked his head open there.
Yeah, like he would be dead if he did. Like,
fling him in the fucking river. Go on.
yeah, why not? Like, who gives a shit? He wasn't on the boat when you left anyway, so no one will question it. Oh!
I think he put the wasp in the breather thing, I'm not sure. It was all planned by him and the bloke who
Yeah.
drove the boat, essentially.
Oh, my foot's twitching. Oh, need to move my foot. Right, I'm currently holding the laptop in the air slightly, so bear with me. Is she mourning the death of Owen Wilson, is she?
Yeah.
I never knew you, Gary. Like Eric Stoltz is just sleeping for most of this film. There will always be that one character, wouldn't it, who'd be
the
like
Chris Jericho of the
They would get an actor and then they like make them like they're there in the first act and then they make them miss the second act and then like they come back for the last half of the third act.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to hold that like that.
I'm not. There you go, I've got it. Oh, my foot keeps twitching. LA traffic and my cellular phone. My cellular phone. As if they got Ice Cube to say my cellular phone. Not my cell phone. My cellular phone. Oh God, I thought I put my phone on airplane mode there.
You fool, turn it off.
Lewis's message in the group. Oh, foot down. My toes look like tigers. They look like zebras.
I think they're stuck again.
My toes are the characters.
What, stuck?
Yeah?
They literally should have either tranked him or just thrown him overboard. Seriously, it would save a lot of hassle.
Right, we're getting to that stage of the film now where it's like you're just kind of waiting for everything just to happen now, aren't you?
Yeah, this is like... There's always that point in a film, isn't there, where everything just goes to shit.
Well, especially like one of these types of films when they go by the numbers and you just kind of and so eventually you're just waiting for things to happen, aren't you? And we're in that moment now where we're just waiting for just the last bit to happen. What was that?
Look at his
Right
face. Watch his
there?
face.
Oh, that's a bit of a... Like, that was one of the most absurd things I've seen, and that is another one of the most absurd things I've seen is his face.
She's dead now.
There you go.
There's only 6 of them left. No.
Cube, J-Lo, Voight, Brit Bloke, Stoltz.
Yeah, so 5.
It's Stoltz. It's not even Stoltz, is it? It's Stoltz. Eric Stoltz, yeah. There's no sh in it.
Yeah.
What?
It's like grass that grows on top of the water.
Oh, right. It just like, but the way it's shot, it just showed like a field. Almost.
No, it was like it's like moss or grass or something on top of the water.
I thought you said quack. Oh, getting J-Lo wet.
You fat ass bastard.
He's going to be dead next then.
But at least he went out nobly, I guess.
What, fat ass bastard?
Well, he's saving them, isn't he?
Yeah, no, yeah, and he's saying his British terminology.
Yeah, that's gonna do nothing. Have you seen the friggin' size of it?
Oh.
That noise, that sound effect.
Why didn't you show him like being like punching Cube? The sound editing in this is like
abysmal.
Yeah, it's something else. See what's gonna happen? It's like Ice Cube selling on the punch. Christ, Jon Voight's like murdering them all.
Shoot him.
When in real life, Ice Cube would totally like take out Jon Voight. Do you agree?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, I would say the kills in this are kind of like the best and worst thing about this film.
Yeah. Oh.
Like this film, like it goes from nothing happening to like
everything all happened. At once.
Like what's just happened within the past minute? You know what I mean? It's like. Is that Cube? Oh no, that's Stoltz, isn't it?
Yeah. Danny?
Yeah.
No, Danny's Ice Cube.
Alright. When your real name's more BA than your stage name. Because we all know Ice Cube's real name is Ice Cube.
He's caught in a tree. He's caught in a tree.
Oh no, Cube!
He can't get free.
Cube, I wanted you to like live a little bit longer.
Because he loves you too much, baby.
We're down to the final 4, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh my god, Oscar, sit still.
I'm trying to get comfortable. Oh. No, Cube! I have my money on you, like, keep. I didn't have any money on you, actually. I did, like. Oh. Excuse me.
Would you believe if I told you this is not the end of the movie?
How much longer have we got?
Where's the Roku?
It's here.
She's just biting his thigh. You killed my warrior snake!
What a line.
We've got like another...
No, we've got
11
like 20
minutes.
minutes.
Oh yeah, 20 minutes-ish.
18 minutes. No! This is the end though. Like,
It's not. It's not the end.
what more can be done? Does like Eric Stoltz turn heel or something?
Yeah.
Does he?
No, I just... I'm bullshitting, yeah.
What else is there? Do they just fight the snake a bit?
Well, that snake's dead.
Do they fight like all its children?
Not all its children.
You're gonna have to take over holding this, like, because my legs, like...
Because you can't sit still.
I can't.
It was going so well.
I was doing well, but, you know, broken foot and all.
Oh my god, did you see that shot?
No, I didn't.
That was a reverse. Literally, like, the boat. They reversed the shot. The fucking water from the waterfall was going up.
Really?
When we finish the commentary, I'll show you. I'm not going to rewind it now because it'll fuck up the commentary, but when we finish recording, I'll just rewind it a little bit and show you.
I don't believe that. Gonna need the toilet when this film's done as well. It's one of the more unique films I've seen. By unique, I mean it sounds weird because it like this film like does so little, but it does so much at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's so generic, and then it's not.
I know what you mean.
But it's like it goes from like being like...
It's a great show, Oscar.
I mean, I guess so. Surely, are they literally just going to be 5 more snakes? Or does Jon Voight like come belting out of like the ocean?
Can you hold that?
Not the ocean, the river.
The ocean! What? Do they get out into the open sea and then he just appears like fucking Jason Voorhees?
Ah! The ocean.
Just love that, like when Jon Voight bursts from the ocean. I love how like you just like, what is happening?
Oh, Jon Voight. I think that was Jon Voight.
Out the ocean.
I believe that was Jon Voight. It looked like Jon Voight. What were you saying?
So did he come bursting out the ocean?
No, before then.
I forget. I just said about him coming bursting out like Jason Voorhees out of the ocean, and then we were talking about, and then he did come bursting out of somewhere.
We like round the corner. Like that's where he came bursting out of. He came burst out round the corner.
It's always good when that happens, isn't it?
When Jon Voight just bursts out around the corner.
Is there a bit of toilet roll there? Or tissue, or just generally something to...
No.
Alright.
Oh, John Voight's going to light them on fire. Oh, slow-mo there. Oh, no, he's not going to light them on fire. Monkey blood.
He's using them as bait.
So we're going to get... the rest of the film is just going to be them, like, fighting Jon Voight now, isn't it? You see, what was that sped up there? I'm sure that footage was sped up.
What, him running up the ladder?
Yeah.
Probably couldn't get up it quick enough.
John, you're really slow. Can you, like, try one more time and, like, run? And then he just like, goes slow out principle. He goes slow out, like, just to be like, nah, 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 nah. I'm Jon Voight and you're...
He's another Anaconda. That's not bad CG there, like, that was alright.
That's the best CG that's happened in this film.
Look at him, just like, I'm in the window, guys.
He looks a bit like Anthony Hopkins. And
Yeah.
also a combination of Tommy Wiseau, ponytail, and Anthony Hopkins in this film. Whoa! Like, you see, this is the best CG from the film.
Yeah, like, this isn't too bad.
It's not great. No.
Why would you be thick enough to try and trap that, though? I don't really know why you try and trap anything, but...
Because Jon Voight's a giant asshole. With his little shitty crossbow. I like how, like, the Anaconda stops. He's like, oh, you done fucked up. Whoa! What rating is this film?
I think it's a 15.
Right. I want, like, a really violent, like, bloodbath.
I love just attacking Jon Voight with nets. Oh, ayo. I think the lighting helps.
Yeah. Again,
Watch this.
Again, that's kind of what we've said. Like, if you keep things mostly in the dark, then it's like it's better. Like CG, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. That's a cool shot. Well, never mind. I imagine the snake kind of went like, yeah. I like how Ice Cube, mostly all Ice Cube's done in this film, fall over.
I thought that was a TV that was just on. Oh, there's the babies.
Are they gonna fight the big one?
Oh.
That was one of the funniest fucking things I see.
Well, they just regurgitated him.
Yeah, and he just kind of went like this, like... like he kind of, like, rolled out almost.
I think that was the whole point of them being like, sometimes anacondas regurgitate food, like at the beginning of the movie. I think the size is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's on the larger side, but in terms of like anaconda sizes, I don't think it's like...
I think I could blow him up. Did he just say, "Oh my god, this is gonna be"?
How did she fall that far?
Oh, how I J-Lo. If you fell that far, realistically, you would have fell to the bottom. Oh, is J-Lo gonna die? Is Ice Cube gonna be the final survivor?
Would you not have checked you could get that open before you told him to, like, blow the thing up?
Is like gonna be like Ice Cube and Eric Stoltz? Like gonna be like the no. My dreams are shattered.
Jump in the water.
Ice Cube's jump.
You're gonna have to, love.
Oh my god.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did we get him?
You're looking at him burning? Like, what is that? Like, do we get him? It's like, yes, like, look. What happened to Eric Stoltz?
Oh, he's kicking him out somewhere.
Oh.
He grabbed all the Jon Voight, and Jon Voight, like, jabbed his finger into the hole and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god, it keeps going. It's still going. At this point, I just kind of want the film to be over with now. Bitch.
That was like the best part of the film.
Realistically, if you're gonna have like Ice Cube in like an action film, you need to have him like say like a badass line, even if it's just him going, "Bitch." You're a mess. So these three survive. I wasn't quite far off of my prediction, to be fair. I didn't necessarily predict Jon Voight was going to be the villain by the end of it. Although it's kind of obvious. The party car is outside there, did you hear that?
I did hear the party car.
In real life, there was like a car that drove by the house that just was going...
They found the tribe they were looking for in the first place.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
This is like the end of the film.
Oh, yeah, there was a film, wasn't there? Right. That was Anaconda then.
It was.
I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Like...
It happened.
You can't really go into Anaconda and then be like, well, that's not what I wanted. It's like...
Gary Dixon.
Like, realistically, like, what were you going to get from this film? My opinion, feeling tired at the moment, so keep that in mind. It's a bad film, but I mean, again, like, there was moments where I was like, oh my god, like, there was moments where that blew me away in terms of, like, how...
Jon Voight's hair is in the credits.
Like, there were moments that kind of blew me away with how just absurd it was, but, like, I mean, it's a short enough film that it's like everything just happens pretty quickly in a way until it gets to, like, the last 20 minutes, and then I'm like, really? We got more? Like, the first hour happens, and then you're like, right, it's going to be over now, isn't it? And then it's like, nope, we still got, like, another, like, 20, we still got, like, another act near enough to go. But yeah, Sophie, your little thoughts on Anaconda?
It's how I remember it pretty much.
Yeah.
It's bad, it's not awful. I've seen a lot worse.
Yes.
There's
been worse films that we've commentated on, definitely.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think I enjoyed commentating on 50 Shades a bit more.
Yeah, but I think this is a better film than 50 Shades, but...
Anaconda vocal effects. I'm just enjoying reading the credits at the minute. But yeah, it was fun. I had fun watching this again. It was fun to revisit this. I wish Lake Placid was on here too, because I would love to revisit that one.
I'm sure it was.
It's not. I had a look. But we'll find it somehow, and we'll probably end up doing a commentary on that too, I imagine.
The thing with this film is it happened. Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably going to forget about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very inoffensive film. It's not like it gives a bad message to people.
It is what it is.
It's fucking Anaconda.
It's a film about a giant snake killing people on a boat.
And Jon Voight pulls some corker faces, and he's like, yeah.
He's Jon Voighting it up in here.
Yeah. Not really good film, but...
Not really, like...
Not really anything offensive either.
Yeah.
So that was Anaconda. That was the first time I watched Anaconda as well.
What's in the description, Oscar?
Everything you need in life. Which means, if you want the meaning of life, then you go in the description. Pretty much. And until next time, guys, we shall see you later. We'll leave you to enjoy the rest of the credits for Anaconda.
What's left of them?
And thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.